Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. Okay, you guys, I think I have a fun video for you. It's been some time since I've dipped into the ultra funky. So I did find some funky Temu products, not clothes, but just fun, funky products. But first, did you know that cockroaches can't stick their tongues out? Random. Obviously, by random and funky, I mean random and funky. I'm looking at the table full of stuff that I have here, and it is super random. Super random. But first, this is not something that I picked up on Temu. However, you can find these on Temu and you can find them on TikTok Shop and I think Amazon as well. And it's kind of one of the biggest fraudulent things that they are trying to sell. So it is this mug. It is this mug that is supposed to be genuine stone, but it's not, you guys. They're resin. So my mom ended up finding this at a store. They were selling them for like $1 or $2 or something like that. And so she picked one up for me because I had seen these and I had showed her how how falsely advertised these were. So it would have a listing that looked like it might be a genuine rose quartz or something like that, and you would get it and it's just this crappy hand painted, whatever you want to call this, maybe resin or plastic. And of course inside you have your average stainless steel, if it's even stainless steel, and it's very light. It's very light. She said she picked out the prettiest one for me, and then she put in a couple of these that kind of made it look like, you know, coffee steam. But if you come across these and you look at the price, right? They're probably, I think, like $8 to $20 depending on what website you go to. Don't buy it. Don't buy it unless this is more or less what you're expecting. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that one with you. Let's get on to some fun, funky home decor. So as you will have seen, I've got my unicorn. I have got my elegant lady eating McDonald's. I have got Barbie in a bathtub. So I will show you the next photo that I had picked up. That's kind of fun and funky home decor. Now, I don't know if you guys would like this as a funky or as something that would be a really nice picture. But I do have, again, I have that funky unicorn behind me, but then I picked up this one too. So I'm gonna want to play around and frame and kind of switch around my photos so that I can kind of jazz up my space and kind of keep it different and fresh. But this is what she looks like. This is one that I tried to order before and it didn't come, so I ended up getting a refund on it. So I did go back and I purchased it again, and I do like these. Now, however, you guys, these are really kind of bizarrely sized. So it's really hard to get a frame that's big enough to fit these. And one of you had asked me to show you how I framed my photos. So for example, this one is relatively the same size as that one. I picked up, this is an 11 by 14 frame. I got this at the Dollar Tree. Sorry about the reflection. I got this at the Dollar Tree. So what I ended up doing is basically taking the bulk of the picture and put it inside the frame that I wanted to have featured, and then folded over the rest of it. So this is pretty clean because I really liked This is this edge. I really wanted to keep that McDonald's symbol in there. And then of course back here, I folded this over so that we have less of this background going on here. So I did kind of have to pick and choose what I wanted to have featured within that frame. But this is $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. This is an 11 by 14 frame, and this fit the best. And that's same thing with this one. So my mom found that frame. It had some different photo in it. I think she picked it up at a thrift store, and she just took the photo out and gave me the frame. So I had to do basically the same thing with that. I just took primarily what I wanted to have viewed in the center there and just kind of, again, folded over the rest. So if that helps you decide how to find frames that fit these, because like I said, they are kind of a bizarre size and not a picture frame that you could just kind of buy off the rack, but maybe Temu has frames that fit these photos. Who knows? I haven't checked myself, but $1.25. I wish I could have found more. This was the only silver one that they had, and they had gold ones, so I might go back and find gold ones. So I don't know, we'll see. More funky home decor. Now you would have already seen me do a video with a little placard that says "Love You Bye," and then I put that by my door where you leave to, leave the house. But I also picked this up, and I left it for this one because this one is a little bit more funky and bizarre. It says thinking room. How cute is that? Got sticky stuff on me, but isn't that adorable? And then this just kind of sits around your door frame, and hopefully I don't have to use any double-sided sticky tape with this, but I absolutely could. I could, put it on the back of the toilet seats here, and then that should give just enough little sticky so that it doesn't fall off the door hinge or the door frame. But isn't that adorable? They had a couple of different ones that you could put over the bathroom door, but I preferred this one because there's a little him and her and sitting on the toilet, and come on. I like to find these bizarre little things so that when guests and company come over, that they see kind of these fun little pieces that are kind of throughout my nicely decorated home, where they could just kind of look at it and laugh. Like I've got, if you lift up the toilet seat, there's a unicorn going to the bathroom, and he's pooping rainbows. Or something like this, the thinking room. Or in my kitchen, I have a kitchen towel that says, does this towel smell like chloroform? And of course, all of these things come from Temu. So if you ever want just bizarre things, you can just type in the search field bizarre items, or you could type in the search field bizarre fashion, and it will pull up a bunch of different things. Next home fashion bizarre item is something that I had to buy a box of tissues for, because we have a tissue box. And when you pull out your tissue, it looks like a skirt. So I am going to put this together. What's nice is it comes with this little plastic sleeve, because my guess is that this one in particular isn't going to fit snugly. However, because this is a bigger box, I think you could get a smaller box that might fit in there. But it's nice that they have this little insert so that you can just, use that. I'm gonna take a bunch of tissues here, and I'm gonna shove this into this sleeve. Let's see here. I may have taken too much. Now let's slide that in here. Now let's pull out a tissue. Pull out a tissue. Uh-oh. Pull out two tissues, a half a tissue. 3 tissues? She's got the worst looking skirt on. Maybe I put too many in here? Well, now I got a bunch of tissues. And she's got a really crappy dress on. Maybe I put too many in there. Maybe that's what happened. Try this one more time. I took out, I don't know, this many more. I took out this many more. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my tissue batch. I'm going to start my tissue here. And then I'm going to slide this back in. Might just be that the hole is too small. That's what she said. And then pull it out. Okay. All right, well, her skirt's gotten a little better. Maybe I just put too many in. So maybe put less in, get it started, and then pull it through. Now let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm such a genius. I'm a problem solver. Here's our little piece. Is this guy, LED starry projection light. So I may have to turn some lights off and then maybe close my window to see if we can get a nice, good kind of view of this. Okay, so where's my USB port? It is a USB cord, maybe about 4 feet long, so not very long, USB to USB-C. Let us plug this in, and it does come with a remote. Ooh, that's a snug, ooh. Fancy dancy. It's supposed to look like water waves. So let me turn off all the lights and then we can look at the ceiling and see if it actually does that. Okay, I've got everything closed up. I'm gonna rotate you up. It doesn't look like water. Well, now we know. Well, I don't know. It's okay. It's fun. We just had a mini disco party. Welcome to my house. It would be fun for a gathering, I suppose. I think this light might be too bright. There, I think that's better. Okay, for this next one, I had to buy a tube of toothpaste because we have this. I mean, it's a home decor, but not a home decor. It's just depending on who's going to see it, who's going to come over to the house. I think I have to readjust my camera a little bit more down here. There we go. We had too much fun with our disco party. Okay, so this is going to require me taking the top off. because we have this. We have this, and it's a good thing I have tissues down here because I'm gonna show you what you do with this. Hopefully this is like a one size fits most. So far so good, maybe. If it doesn't fit, I'm gonna be so sad. Now we have our literal pooper dog. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Is it gonna goob out his back? Come on, doesn't everybody need this in their life? You can't tell me you don't need that in your life, right? Yeah, it is kind of good to put this on your teeth if you have sensitive teeth. At least that's what my dentist said. Just to kind of rub it on your teeth a little bit and let it sit. And then it helps to coat. And then But yeah, we all need one of these. He might actually even work for a stand if you were to stand them. Let's see, twist this one more time, like this. Yeah, might even work as a toothpaste stand. Is it gonna stand? Well, he's got it, he kind of has to squat. Oh no, I just unscrewed him. This could be messy. I think you'd almost have to have one of those toothpaste tubes that's longer. Because he doesn't sit all the way down on it. Now, just have to be careful. Okay, let's move on to the next one. For this next one, I'm gonna need my trusty mirror here because this one I actually picked up from my partner. It's a nose hair plucker tool. It's kind of bizarre looking. Okay, let's see if it works. This is probably gonna hurt. Yeah, it works. It works. How many does it pull out all at once? I can't even see. Can't grab a bunch at one time. Yeah, you can get a bunch at one time. Get that one right there. It works, you guys. Yeah. This kind of pops into that little circle. There's like a dip so that it kind of fits nicely right into that little circle there, like so. That is actually more efficient than a regular tweezer. I'm kind of impressed with that. It's kind of uncomfortable, but it works. Okay, guys. Have you ever wondered what kind of a gift you could give somebody who has everything? I found this for my partner, and this was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Sometimes I'm like, babe, do you need to go and wipe? Because I think you need one of these. It's just a wine cork bottle. It's a fart plug. You ever around somebody and they're just so comfortable with you that they just let one rip and you're questioning, do you need to go and wipe? That one sounded a little iffy. There you go. Give them a fart plug. Next up, these are a little interesting. I figure because it's not as cold anymore and you don't have to worry about your fingertips getting really cold anymore, and that you still want just a little something worth of a glove on your hand, I could give these to my daughter. Because we need these. We need these in our lives. They'd be great for Halloween. Oh man, they are shedding a lot. Morning. They shed. Am I wearing it now? Okay, the next piece. The next piece you would have seen in the thumbnail is this guy. Now, what I can tell you is that you kind of have to have a small head for this one, because, or not wear a wig, because this is awful stinking tight. Now, it is hard here, and it is hard here, and it looks like there's this plastic thing in the back that kind of helps to lift the front of it so that it looks more upright, because it does come awful squished. And then there is this elastic in the back to help keep it tight. But let me tell you, you want to live your absolute best rock star life, you need one of these too. This would be great for a concert. This would be great for like a festival. And there's lots of different colors, but I just got one that's like more practical for like any and every outfit I could possibly put on. But it is a little snug. So if you have a big noggin, it's not gonna fit. And I don't know if they have different sizes, but we need this one in our lives too. If you are a glitz and glamour, all things shiny and sparkly, you will like this one. This one's fun. This one's fun. Here's our next one. This one's a baseball cap. Is this adjustable in the back? Oh, it is adjustable. Velcro even. Okay, let's try this one on. Now this one reminds me of those hunting outfits that you put on that look like grass. I don't wear baseball caps. I'm not a baseball cap wearing kind of girly. With a wig, it's pretty snug. I don't know if I like the danglies in my face, but it is as pictured, guys. I was wondering if it was gonna come as pictured, and it most definitely is as pictured. I'm feeling fierce. I think I'm gonna put on the other one, because the next thing I'm going to show you kind of coincides with this one. We're just gonna be, my makeup is gonna look like trash by the end of this, but this is the next one I got, okay? It's a tie, but where's my batteries? I had to bring out a box of batteries because it requires batteries. And it looks like 2 AA. Hopefully these are good. I don't have one of those battery testers. I should get one of those, because you know. And there's the zipper in the back, so you're supposed to be able to just pull like so. Maybe. Hi, babe.
Oh, I thought you went inside the bathroom. Sorry.
Half naked man.
Yeah, sorry.
Woohoo!
Sorry.
And then you're just supposed to be able to go back up. Okay, now we can put this back on. Okay. Now let's turn it on. Oh, I might have to turn all the lights off again. Okay, I can turn all the lights off again. Oh yeah, guys. Oh, gotta put my hat back on. Now, if the hat lit up, I'm sure you can make it light up. And I think, now I can't see anything because it's dark down here. Let me see if I can find the button. Let's see, what else does it do? I'm gonna turn this other light off here. Okay. Like different flashing. This would have been great for New Year's Eve. And I think they have different colors too. So if you're gonna go out for like St. Patty's Day or something like that, come on. You can get a green hat, you can get a green tie. Okay, I got one more hat to show you guys. I had to turn all the lights back on. Okay, one last hat. It feels like this is so dominatrix. I mean, it could be. It could be if your mind went there. But this would be fun for Halloween. I don't know how many times I've dressed up like a unicorn for Halloween. And this actually isn't that bad. And they come in a different colors, but I got this one for really cheap. They had, I don't know if it was a lightning deal or what it was, but oh, seeing out of this is really quite difficult. Yeah, like okay. Oh, here we go. I just got to put it down more. Yes, this is going to be fun for Halloween. It'll definitely stand out. Water wave hair. Yeah. Yeah, I could even put these on. Yeah, everybody needs one of these. It clips in so many different ways in the back. It is kind of suffocating though. You can still breathe out of it. It doesn't smell the best. It could be worse though. I have had some really nasty smelling PLU leather products that I've gotten from Temu. But this one isn't actually that bad. It's actually very, very very nicely constructed. But it's a fun piece. And everything is reinforced so that it will appropriately, you know, stand where it's supposed to be stood, so that his face shapes to where it's supposed to be shaped. So I think he's cool. I've actually seen these in my feed for a long time, since like last Halloween, and I keep putting them in my cart, but they were like $20 and I just couldn't justify it. So when it was like this lightning or flash sale just for me or something, I don't know, I had to pick it up. But yeah, I mean, even look at the little detail on his ears. I think he's cool, you know. Okay, I have a couple more pieces left. They're kind of bizarre, but, well, I mean, not largely bizarre. So let me show you the next pieces. Now this one, the only reason why I think this one is bizarre, because of the way that it was shown in the pictures. So it opens up like this, and then inside you could put some things in there, you know, whatever things would fit in there. That's not illegal. And then it closes like that, and then it covers it so it looks like a little purse. But what I liked about this and the way that it was, now you can see all my poo-poo caca, is that they had it literally worn like a purse. So it's a necklace, but they're wearing it in the photo like a purse, which I thought was really cute. A cute idea. I mean, obviously you don't have to wear it this way, but that's what I found was bizarre about it. That it was just, you know, different. Maybe not bizarre, different. In a good way. In a good way. So I like this one. And it's pretty heavy duty. It's metal, it's not plastic. So I don't feel like, you know, it's going to get ruined or squished or anything. So it's not, so if you think of like a tin can where you can squish it and squash it, it doesn't feel like that. So this is much heavier than that and not easy to squish squash. I might if I pushed it really, really hard, but I would have to almost use pliers to squash this. So I don't know. I thought it was kind of a cool little piece. And then more cool little pieces as far as jewelry goes. That is bizarre. I got these free on Temu Circle, I think. Free on Temu Circle. And they're little telephones. They're just these cute, adorable little telephone earrings. Now one is, oh, they're not hung up. Do they magnetize so that they hang up? No, and they don't clip in to hang up either. Okay, so they're just these little telephones, like the old school rotary phones. The detail on it is actually not that bad. Let's see how close up we can get. Don't mind my grubby fingers, y'all. There's glue all over them. I just threw on a set of nails because my stress, my anxiety, my depression has taken a toll on my fingers because I was chewing everything, the skin, my nails, everything. And it was to a point where some of my nails were ripped so far back that if I was to cut them, it was very painful. So I tried to let them grow out for like a week so that I could cut them. So bad. So then I was like, I'm just gonna put false nails on as Band-Aids. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, these were cute. Couple of little telephone earrings. And I figure and they're heavy too. They're heavy. Maybe that's metal and then that's plastic. I don't know, but they're heavy. They don't feel like a thin plastic. Maybe a thicker resin. I don't know. Maybe. Here's the last one. This one is a practical one. This probably should have gone in my practical video, but I just received them in the mail. And they're this batch of hangers. They are 30 pieces. And I don't know if they have these in a smaller size, but for hangers that have just that regular hanger that just kind of sits in between. Am I making sense? If you were to screw something into a wall and like your picture hanger has one of those tooth hangers on it, this works for that. But if you have a picture that has, actually, I might be able to show you what I'm talking about. I can't. I thought I had something like right quick over here that I could explain to you. So some of them have those tooth hangers and then they kind of grab and hold like that. And then there are some that have a pre-drilled hole in it. And then you put your screw, the head of the screw in and then pull it down and then it hooks in. Those are too small for these. So this only works for the tooth or the claw ones. And then it's a double-sided sticky tape and then you can peel this off and put it on the wall. I don't know how many pounds this holds. I wouldn't trust it for anything more than something, you know, like that, like a canvas print. But I thought it would be cute to have these so that I can, you know, change things out, because let me tell you, those 3M command strips, I use them religiously. I can't get enough of them. I did find a pack of something similar, like Temu's version of it, for, there's like 40 pieces, so 20 sets or something like that for $5. So I've got that in my cart, waiting to purchase that. But in the meantime, I thought I would, you know, try these. They're 8mm thickened model 1. So my assumption is they might have ones that are smaller. Maybe. But yes, those 3M sticker thingies, you know, I have to switch them out with different photos all of the time because I have different photos that are different widths. And I usually put a command strip on each corner and then hang them. I go through so many command strips. So I wanted to try a secondary option without drilling holes into the wall, putting in anchors and all of that jazz. So I have one currently where that flower hanger is, which PS, by the way, is a Dollar Tree goodie. And I really did have to shove this in there in order to make that work. So I don't want to rip it off the wall and show it to you, but it was an extraordinarily tight fit. So just FYI. And I think that's it, you guys. Let me just double check this pile and I'll be right back. My, is it garbage city over here? But that is it. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me on another video. Hopefully you guys had fun, maybe even pick some of this stuff up. If you're going to, if some of these things are gonna go in your cart, tell me which ones in the comment section below are you gonna pick up. I'd be interested to know if I've influenced you to buy any of these ridiculous things. But I think you'll have fun with them if you do. Any whoozy whatsy, if you are new, I would love it if you considered subscribing. Also, I would also greatly appreciate it if you liked, shared, and commented down below. All of that stuff always helps my channel out and I would super duper appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.